Wanted to go live and show some stuff. Oh, son, come here. Hello, everyone. We are live here today. And what we have before us are completely untouched 2017 American Silver Eagles. Now this is beautiful. Completely untouched. This thing is gorgeous. And I got one from Ravenous Treasure. This one here. Again, very, very beautiful. Nowhere near the same condition as these. These are 100% totally uncirculated. The guy at the coin shop told me it would probably be in my best interest to have them graded. But I think it's $60 or $65 a coin. Somewhere in that realm. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around in there. Not 1,000% sure on that, but again, it's somewhere in that range. Hello, whoever just popped in. How are you? We're gonna look at some American Silver Eagles today. Some untouched American Silver Eagles. Absolutely untouched, beautiful coins. Their luster is amazing. I'm telling you guys, the camera does these things no justice whatsoever. No justice whatsoever. I really don't even want to touch the edges. I don't know why I am. But it's all good, though. It's all good. Turn it. Yeah, I was really hoping that these would be West Point Mint, but they're not. Oh, no, that one's got a scratch in it now. Oh, great. Yeah, the guy told me to be careful. Oh, just like that. They are so gorgeous. And that's why I was wanting one. Well, now I have more than one. A lot more than one. I was after because of burying my grandmother. That one's got a small scratch on it. So I'm gonna have to leave these alone, guys. They're starting to get scratched up, and if I want to get them graded, I want them to be in absolutely 100% untouched. That one's got a big scratch in it too. It's because when I got them, he didn't tell me. See, they're $23 a piece. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. About $160 right there just by itself. He said, well, that's their average. Their average price is about $23 a piece. is what he would have to charge for them, which is still a great price. And these things are heavy. Like, they've got some girth to them. And he gave me a free tube, which is great. I mean, there's a cap to the tube. It says 2018s on the top. It's only because he had some he sold out of his 2018s. That's what he was going to give me. He was going to give me half a tube of 2018s. But I ended up keeping a ounce of silver and silver rounds to myself, and which I think is a smart move on my behalf, because I just like the ounces of silver, which are what these are, and they're going to continue to stay in this little thing here, which is cool though. I mean, I want to fill this sucker all the way up. It's heavy right now. It's fairly heavy. There's 8, and you guys probably seem to do that with family members. If I have like a birth coin or something like that, or a birth, like a birth year coin, I like to just give it to them. So yeah, and I told her, I could start out, just hold on to it. Don't get rid of it. It's just like with that 925 coin that I gave to that kid. I'm like, hey, this will start your silver collection out really well, and don't ever. I told the kid's mom, don't ever get rid of it, because it's going to grow in value significantly one day. So she didn't, or she said she's not going to. Now, whether she's really going to keep her word on that, I honestly don't know. I could honestly care less. Hope you guys like the cloth. That's a little. I mean, we are at the kitchen table, so I just had the cloth down to protect those coins, because these are coins. These are legal, 100% legal tender. I could take these right now. I'm not going to, but of course I could take these right now and go spend them, because they are technically legal tender, even though they are 1 ounce of silver. As you can see, it says 1 ounce fine silver, $1. This is $1 in denomination, excuse me. If I'd spend one, I'd probably spend this one. Just kidding. I wouldn't spend any of them. Of course, I'm joking. I wouldn't spend any of them. But I think I'm gonna get these tubes. He sells these tubes like super cheap. I didn't even have to pay for it. He just gave it to me with all the silver eagles. Because I think I took him like 10 ounces up there. I mean, of course, he's gonna make a little money on the silver ounce, or the silver. It was mixed bars and rounds, so of course he's gonna have to make a little money on it. He gave me 9. Actually, I kept 1 round. Yeah, that makes sense. I kept 1 ounce, and he gave me 9 silver eagles. He just didn't really have any interest in fractional silver, which makes a lot of. Even though he did take the 4 quarter-ounce rounds, and he said he's got a customer that's looking for quarter-ounce rounds, and he doesn't have anybody looking for half-ounce rounds. And it's kind of weird why somebody would be looking for quarter-ounce rounds, probably to give to their kids or something. And those customers want to pay a pretty penny for quarter-ounce rounds, so it is what it is. And he said the bars were easy sell. He said the rounds were easy sell. So, and he told me something that made a lot of sense about these. He said these apply to 2 markets. He said with these you have 2 different kind of buyers. He said you have the silver buyer and you have the coin buyer. Because a lot of people look at these as just a collectible coin, and then other people, like me, look at this as silver. Stackable silver. Thing is so heavy. Doesn't seem like it's so heavy. It feels like more than 8 ounces. A lot more than 8 ounces. But it's really cool though, guys. I wish, if you can get some American Eagles, I would advise you to get them. I would, if I get any more like 1 ounce rounds or something like that, I'll definitely be trading them for Silver Eagles. It just makes sense. It just makes all the sense in the world. And he told me, he's like, if you want to get rid of coins, like coins, he said, bring them up here to me. He said, I'll trade them for ASEs any day of the week. And I said, cool, okay. So hopefully I can fill this thing up soon. Put 20 in here and put it in the safe. That's what I want to do. I want to get, maybe 10, 20 of these things. Fill them up. Because you never know. You just never know. I'm waiting on the day that our actual money system is going to collapse, and the only way that you can buy stuff is with silver and gold. And when that day comes along, I'll be set, man. I'll be set. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys can get your hands on ASEs, American Silver Eagles, please pick them up. They are definitely worth it. They are absolutely gorgeous. And especially if you can go to like your bank or something, check your banks, guys. Just walk into your bank and be like, hey, do you guys have any American Silver Eagles or, $1 Eagle coins? I call them $1. I don't say Silver Eagles because I don't want them to get the impression that I just want them for silver, because they probably won't give them to me if so. So I say, do you have the $1 American Eagle coins? If so, can I buy all you have? And they have to give them to you at face value. And if you can get these things at face value, oh my God, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy if you can get these at face value. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of them in there, but like I said, this thing is so heavy. I'm going to dump them out one more time. I'm not going to let them clank. Whoa. Almost had a coin overboard there. They are beautiful, guys. They are tremendously gorgeous. Whoop. And they ring. Oh, they have this beautiful melodic ring to them. Like it's just so beautiful. Let's see if I can. Where's that 09 one? I think this. Yeah, here it is. I'd rather ring test it. I mean, listen at that. Let me see if I can get it to do it. Oh, so beautiful. That is such a beautiful ring. This is such. I mean, you can't compare this to anything else, guys. What else can you compare this to? What other coin is as beautiful as this one? What other coin? I mean, I don't know of any other coin that's as beautiful as this. I mean, these things are absolutely gorgeous. Now, let's stack these suckers back up. Put them back in their respectable tube. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the shooting that's happened today. I think it happened today. It might have been yesterday, but I'm about 110% sure it happened today in Santa Fe. It's a hard thing to talk about with all this going on. I mean, there's just so much shit going on in this world right now. It's just not even funny. Well, in this country, should I say. That's just not even funny. It's really sad that things like this have to go on, or that they do go on. It doesn't have to go on. It does go on. I think one of the biggest problems that we have in our school system is Well, there's a couple of things that's wrong in our school systems. One is not having armed guards or armed teachers or some kind of armed security inside the schools to prevent these things from happening. We want to turn schools into gun-free zones to try to make them safer, but in all actuality, turning it into a gun-free zone is just making it more and more dangerous. Let me turn you guys around so y'all can see. There we go. Hey, everybody. I am back here today. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. I know I am. Sort of. Nice little blanket I had to go and set on. Smells good, too. Smells really good. Anyway, wife washes clothes. What can I say? But yeah, this school shooting thing, it's a little hard to stomach. Oh, it's just that. It's just a lot of people are having a hard time stomaching this, and they want to blame the guns, they want to blame this and that, and blah blah blah. But in all actuality, it's not the gun's fault. It's not the weapon's fault. It's an inanimate object. It can't function without this. I mean, let's all be honest. It cannot function without that. Unless you're sitting there doing this, that weapon's not going to function. I mean, I can go grab my 45 right now, put it on the table right here in front of me, with the barrel pointing towards me, fully loaded. Ain't nothing going to happen. It's not going to sit here, blow my head off. I can scream at it, I can holler at it, I can call it every name under the sun, and it's not going to do anything. But yet, if I take that same 45 and I put it in the hands of somebody who's extremely dangerous and I start cussing and screaming at them, then we all know what's going to happen. I mean, it is what it is. So instead of banning the guns, let's take gun-free zones out of America. Instead, I think here's my solution for making things better at our schools, things safer. We have a lot of out of work veterans. Out of work veterans who are highly trained, highly experienced behind the trigger of a firearm. We know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. I mean, we trained for it. We've been to combat. You know we know how to pull that trigger. We know how to put ammunition downrange, and we know how to successfully do that. And we know how to fight. And we know how to do all this stuff. And I'm not knocking the police. Don't get me wrong. I mean, what does that say? I mean, I'm not knocking the police. I support all my local police departments. I support. Hey, I don't know who's on here. I was talking about American Silver Eagles first, which are all in this tube. Oh, cool, man. You can't hear me. Oh boy, that's not good. You got to turn up your volume. Turn up your volume. Hey, man. Did you see these? Did you see these? Oh, did you see them? I gotta say, Coin Collecting Texas, when you do hear this, I gotta tell you, you, my friend, are one of my most loyal, followers, and I don't know why. I just, I'm just a redneck from South Carolina who doesn't know anything about anything except that I got eight eight American Silver Eagles here, buddy. Now I have eight. I started out with 0, got wood from Ravenous Treasure, went to the coin shop. I got 8 more, or 7 more. I actually had 9. I had 9. I gave one to the sister-in-law. Her kid was born in 2017, so. Oh, cool, man. Hey, well, Anyway, I'm talking about that school shooting in Santa Fe, and getting back to my point, we have a lot of homeless veterans, out of work veterans, a lot of veterans that need jobs, that need a source of income other than what they have, and put a weapon in their hands, put them in the school. Let that be the security force of the school. There you go. The simple solution to a age-old problem. I mean, okay, let's play out the scenario. Let's say I'm a shooter, I'm going into a school. But if I come face to face with a bunch of veterans, one minute. Whoops. What do you think? What do you think there, Coin Collecting Texas? They're uncirculated. The 2017s are completely uncirculated. All brand new. Never seen the light of day till yesterday when he cracked open the tube and gave them to me. Anyway, so that is my solution to. Okay. Again, let's play out the scenario. Let's say I'm a shooter. I'm going into the school. Would never do that though. By the way, just scenario. Again, I don't want anybody to get their panties all in a twist over this. Uh. Traded. Here, let me see if I can. Oh, I can't type into the chat. Never mind. I traded for them. Turn up your volume. Hold on one second. Oh, crap. That was for Coin Collecting Texas, by the way. He couldn't hear me. He didn't have his volume on, so he was asking how I acquired the Silver Eagles for 0. Anyway, but yeah, also I think arming the teachers would also be a good idea. A federal mandate to where the teachers can full open carry in classrooms. Provided they have a level 3 holster, which prevents it from being pulled out of the holster. So a kid can't just run up and snatch their gun off of them or snatch their weapon off of them, if you will, please. But yeah, that's what I personally think. I mean, you guys may disagree with me. You may not even like what I'm talking about, but I think that's the solution to the age-old problem. Let's stop making everything a gun-free zone and start. And look, we already have a lot of mandates or a lot of regulations in place for guns. We don't need any more. It's already hard as shit to buy a gun anyway. I mean, if you've never purchased a firearm, go purchase one. What you can do, you don't even have to buy it. Go fill out the paperwork. Just say, hey, I want to fill out the paperwork to buy a firearm. Just see what it's like. Just look at the paperwork. Go through the process the paperwork, all that stuff like that. See what it's actually like. And that'll change your perspective on the firearms process if you've never purchased one before and you're skeptical of the system and all that. So my advice is go buy a firearm. Go fill out the paperwork to buy a firearm. Anyone, it don't matter. Go buy a little 22 or something. Fill out that paperwork. It's long. You got to have a lot of information. It's got to be correct. You got to have your driver's license or some form of government ID. I mean, it's a process. It's a very, very long process. I mean, you could end up waiting, or you could walk out with a gun right there on the spot. It just depends. It depends on how good your background is. I have an exceptional background. Never been arrested. I've had a speeding ticket, okay? Who hasn't? But I've never been arrested for anything, never been in prison, never been in jail. And I never want to go because they would try to fuck me, okay? They'd probably try to fuck me in prison. I mean, listen to my voice. They'd probably think I'm a chick or something. I get it all the time on the damn phone. It aggravates the shit out of me. But God bless me with the voice that I have for a reason. I'm a soft-spoken person until you piss me off, and then I can project the voice. You don't want that. You don't want me to project. It would not be pretty. No, but seriously, yeah, try. Like I said, if you don't believe in the stuff that we have in place, the regulations that we have in place for firearms right now, my advice to you is go fill out the paperwork to try to buy a firearm. Even if you don't even want to touch it. Even if you don't want to touch the firearm, just go fill out the paperwork to try to buy one. Go fill it out. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. Or fill out the paperwork to get an FFL, which is a federal firearms license. Or fill out the paperwork, better yet, fill out the paperwork to get SOT 3. Or better yet, fill out the paperwork to get your Class 3 tax stamp. Wow, is all I have to say. That's all I'm going to say. SOT 2 and SOT 3, it's... Basically, you're a firearms company once you get SOT 2 and SOT 3. I mean, your SOT 3 is, I can build anything I want. SOT 2, I think you're limited to suppressors. You can build anything you want as long as it's not full auto or suppressors. SOT 3, you can do full auto and suppressors. And with my Class 3 tax stamp, I can purchase, possess, buy, sell, or trade, as long as it's legal, anything that's on that Class 3 list, like sawed-off shotguns, fully automatic weapons, suppressors, things like that. All those different types of things I can own and possess, but I have to have that tax stamp. As long as I have that tax stamp, everything's good. And it's a big long piece of paper. It's in there in the safe. I would show you, but I don't feel like digging through the safe to go get it. If I go to a gun show, I have to take all that paperwork with me, which is cool. I don't mind that, but it gets to be a little bit of a pain in the ass taking all that paperwork to a damn gun show with you to buy a couple of firearms at a gun show. And that's another thing that I hear all the time. The gun show loophole. There's no gun show loophole. There's not. I go to gun shows as often as I can. I've sold at gun shows. I've bought at gun shows. Every single gun show I've been to, you have to fill out a NICS form or a NICS form. NCIC. You have to fill out one of their forms. You have to go through the background checks. You have to do the FBI background check. You have to do all of it. There's no getting around it. Now, with that being said, it depends on when the firearm was manufactured. I think if it was 18, like if it's 18 something and back to, I don't remember the exact date, but you don't have to have an FFL. You don't even have to, they could just sell it to you. You don't even have to have a license. You don't have to have nothing. It's just like if I was to sell somebody this pin for $1, I could just give it to them. Same way with an older firearm like that. If I was, let's just say I had like a 1805 musket. You know, I don't deal in older firearms, but let's just say I had a musket or a long rifle from 1805. You bought it from me for $1,000. I can just take that and whoops. I'm used to throwing things at people. Not really. But I could literally take that and be like, there you go. You know, here's my money. There's your weapon. Have a good day. I mean, I don't have to check no IDs. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Money exchanges hands. I give them their weapon. They're on their way. Same thing with primitive weapons, too. Hey, I don't know who's watching, but hello. Thank you for the like, by the way. And say hello. It's not hard. I won't bite you. Not hard, anyway. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're just to kind of catch you up, whoever that is. Hey, Aaron White, how you doing? We were talking about American Silver Eagles. We were talking about American Silver Eagles, which I have 8 of in this tube right here. There were 9. I gave the sister-in-law 1. I think the kids are trying to kill each other. Anyway, I'm good. Just, my kids are about to kill each other. Good. Just doing a little talking, a little bit of ranting, a little bit of a chat. If you want to chime in, go right ahead. I don't care. Hey, it's cool. Brother broke it. What, son? Come here. Hold on 1 second. What? That's okay. They just snap right back on. It's fine. Bring it to me. I'll fix it. Hold on 1 second. Gotta fix the toy here.
I want you.
And I want you too, baby. But I want you to go play too.
Okay. I'm getting my cookie.
Just give me 1 second. Gotta fix a toy here. As soon as I get the toy fixed, I will be back with y'all. All right. Whoops. Let me get this in here. Abby, get out.
It's Abby.
It's Abby's. Here you go. There you go. Y'all go play. Go on.
Yay!
No, baby.
Daddy.
Okay, anyway, as I was saying, you don't. Here's what you can do. Here's my advice.
Daddy.
No, baby. No.
Daddy.
No. Go play with your brother, sweetie.
Daddy.
No, baby. There's not enough room up here. There's not enough room. Hey, you want a cupcake? You want a cupcake? Oh, crap. Dad. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And there we go. Whoops. I want to angle that a little bit. Perfect. But yeah, I was talking about the American Silver Eagles. What you can what you can do is if you have any silver bullion or silver coins, you can always go trade them. Do like I did. I went and traded silver bullion for these. It's easy. That's all I did. I traded silver bullion. It was easy as pie. The guy was more than happy. I wouldn't trust those sites, to be honest with you. A lot of them are shady, if best, so I would not trust them. Best thing to do is go to your local coin shop or the U.S. Mint's website. Go on there, either buy them from your local coin shop or buy them directly from the mint, or go to your local coin shop with, if you have silver bullion. Oh, it was through the. Okay, cool. Hey, nothing wrong with that then. Nothing wrong with that. But go through. That's what I would do. I just go through the website and buy these. I think on the Mint's website, I think they're like 50 something a piece, 53, 54 a piece, which to me, it's not bad. But yeah, that's my advice. I mean, if you have silver bullion, just go trade silver bullion for them. I mean, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the best of both worlds with these. Because the reason why I say that is they're both silver. Quit. I'm not going to do this again. Because they're silver bullion and they're silver coins. Abby, hold on, sweetie. Hold on. No, Abby, go with brother. They're both silver bullion and a silver coin all rolled into one package. So if you've never, I don't want to do this. Okay, good. The 2009 one is right on top. The 09, which I don't mind touching. The other ones I don't want to touch, but I don't think it's going to get that. It's not going to focus. Focus. Focusing is a joke. Hold on. Yeah, they're quite big. They're big. If you compare them, to the size of a pin. Abby, get down, honey. They're big. They're big coins. They are very, very big coins. They're about the size of an Eisenhower dollar because, they are $1. You can see that there. 1 ounce fine silver, $1. So their face value is $1. Or even better yet, what you can do, call your bank. Yeah, they're as big as an Ike. Yeah, they're as big as an Ike. What you can do, call your bank and ask them if they have any American Silver Eagles, or ask them if they have any the $1 Eagle coins. I wouldn't say Silver Eagle like that because they'll think that you're just wanting them for the silver, which you are. But don't say Silver Eagle. Just say the $1. The $1 Eagle coin. And if they have them, they have to give them to you at face value. So let's say they have 100 of them, they have to give you those 100 American Eagles for $1 a piece, which of course is $100. So that's what I would do first. Try that first, then go to your local coin shop. If you have silver bullion, go trade silver bullion for those bad boys. Hello, whoever just popped in the room, or whoever just popped in the room, like we're all in here together or something. Well, thanks whoever just came in and whoever's watching. I appreciate it. And my daughter is now tearing up flowers, but that's cool. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Well, Yeah, yeah, that's okay. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Whoever didn't, why did you retract your like? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. Also, what I was talking about is this school shooting that just happened in Waco, or not Waco. Lord have mercy. I'm losing my damn mind. Losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Not Waco, Texas. Excuse me. Santa Fe, New Mexico. I think it's Santa Fe, New Mexico. Might be California. I don't know. I just know it's in fucking Santa Fe. But my solution to this whole dichotomy, if you can really call it a dichotomy, my solution to this whole issue, this whole problem, this dichotomy, I guess that's what you can call it, is to one, arm the teachers, two, give our men and women like me who have served, who are trained, put them as armed guards in our schools. Florida epidemic, I probably not. I don't watch the news. I just hear about random shit on not Facebook. I don't even have Facebook. On YouTube. That's it. I just hear about random shit on YouTube. What is the Florida epidemic? Please clue me in. Please. I don't know. I have no clue. I just know that Florida is more north than it is south. I do know that, but I don't know anything about the Florida epidemic. Florida does have an epidemic. Oh yeah, I've heard about the Flocka thing. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's a pretty nasty drug, and you know, see, and here's another thing that I want to kind of touch on a little bit. I've never been hooked on a drug in my life. I've never even tried weed or marijuana, whatever you want to call it. Never even tried it. Never even been around it. I don't put myself in those situations like that. Anyway, well, meth, cocaine, all those, they kill people every single day. People OD on those every single day. Um, but here's the thing: we need to get rid of all these drugs that are in the U.S. Once we get rid of all the drugs in the U.S., I think a lot of our crimes will go away. And another thing that'll help our crimes go down is good citizens. We need more good citizens with guns. We really do. That's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, it's really sad. And here's the thing that I don't understand. I'm glad that they have the kind of penalties they have for drug dealers. A lot of people say, well, you give a drug dealer more time than a pedophile. Well, I can kind of. Okay, mind you, if somebody did something to my kids, I'd fucking kill them. Plain and simple. Hell would have no fury like me. Just putting that out there. But at the same time, if some idiot sold drugs to my kids, on that same note, hell would have no fury like mine. And my kids, here they go again. I got one over here pulling flowers and one in there doing something I don't even know. Playing with toys, probably. Hmm. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. It's a hard thing to touch on because it really it's a hard thing to touch on because at the same time I don't feel sorry for the people that are hooked on a drug because nobody held a drug or held a gun to their head and put that drug in their hand. They themselves decided to try that drug. So I don't feel sorry for them. But at the same time, I understand when you're a parent and your child dies from this. I understand, the anger and all that stuff like that. I can understand that. But again, nobody stuck a gun to that kid's head and made him try that. Yeah, I have two. 5 and 2, man. 5 and 2. In my world, I wouldn't know what to do without them. They drive me crazy, though. Drive me crazy. They do. That's why I have to keep my hair short, because I just like, yeah! I'm just kidding. I don't. The wife and the kids. Woo! That's why I'm going gray early. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, they're great kids. They really are. They really are. 2 and 1. Those are good ages. Those are good age. Good ages. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gracious.
What do you want now, Daddy?
What, baby?
What do you want now?
I hear you, sweetie. You playing with all those flower petals? That's okay. You go ahead and play with those flower petals. I don't care. Those flowers are about dead anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine.
But yeah, my advice. And here's the thing: we should arm the teachers. Arm the teachers. Put a federal mandate in that says the teachers can full up and carry in their classrooms on school ground.
Flowers.
And if they carry, they have to carry with a level 3 holster. And put armed veterans in the schools too as a second line of protection. Well, that would be a first line of protection, and then the second line of protection would be the armed teachers. That would be a good solution. Would it cost the school more money? Probably, but I could see that. I could justify that cost and paying more taxes for something like that than I could for a damn gun-free zone. A gun-free zone makes no fucking sense to me. No fucking sense to me whatsoever. Because you're basically telling a criminal, nobody in here is armed except for the one police officer, and that's it. So come harm all of us if you want. You might as well just say, here's the keys. It's basically what you're doing. You're basically giving a bad guy free range to do whatever the hell he wants. Hey, just put on some Paw Patrol. They'll be all right. No, I'm kidding. You go right ahead, man. You have a good day, brother. I understand totally. Mine are running about the house. I don't typically worry because everything is like locked up and closed up. But have a good day. I really appreciate you watching, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Now, later on, we'll be doing something later on. I might do another live stream a little bit later on when I throw some ribs on the grill. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Might go live twice today. I think we only went live 3 times yesterday, 3 maybe 4. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. That little vlog. I don't know how you guys felt about that little vlog, but it was pretty cool. I kind of liked it myself. You guys see me driving around and being all crazy and stuff, and doing what I basically just me being me. What you guys see here is how I am every day. There's no acting. There's no once the camera goes off, I'm a different way. No, how you see me on camera is how I am in real life. There's no editing. Everything's live. I couldn't edit this if I wanted to. Hell, I don't even know how to edit. Even videos that I put up that aren't live are not edited. However you see me is how I am. I don't want to be fake because I'm not fake. What you see is what you get. Basically, what you see is what you get. I cuss a lot. I share my opinions. How I feel is how I feel. And that's that. You'll never see a fake side of me. That I can promise. Other YouTubers, they want to put on this front. They want to play these games. They want to do this. They want to do that. Not me. I want to be genuine. I want to be 100% genuine. I don't need. Just not something I need in my life is fakeness. That's just not. I ain't got time for none of that. And another thing I want to address is good old knife newbie or copper and silver stacker. Let me tell you a little something, boy. Let me address something. Getting your panties all in a little bunch over some shit I said in the live stream, and then coming at me the way you did. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You come at me cussing and all this shit. I'm not the one. I will wreck your fucking world. I am not the one. If you can't take a simple little joke and you want to act like a little fucking crybaby over shit, fuck you. I don't care. You want to block me on your channel? You want to do all this shit? Say I don't care. You don't affect what's in my wallet. You don't affect this. You don't affect my daughter. You don't affect my son. You don't affect nobody in my household. You want to be disrespectful? Go ahead, be disrespectful. But I am not. I'm telling you, I'm not the one. I will put you on blast every time. I will put you on blast. So next time you want to come at me a little bit more respectful. Because you know what? I was kind of joking around. It's like, hey, I'm going to create a GoFundMe, and instead of using the money for something good, I'm going to go coin roll hunting with it. You took offense to that? Just saying, if you took offense to that, then obviously you're guilty. Mr. Silver and Sense needs to quit singing you shit too. Just saying. And not because I'm jealous. I'm not a bit jealous. I care less, to be honest with you. But I've seen your videos where you went bowling. Bowling costs money. You want to tell everybody you ain't got money, but you got money to go bowling. You're piling the bullshit up very, the pile of bullshit is getting, it's getting deep. I need my waiters. Pile of bullshit is getting extremely deep. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned for next. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, turn on that damn bell notification, and I will see you fuckers on the next one.